destroy this tree root.
I hear the creak of something dying nearby.
Get the rat. Get the humanoid rats. Oh, you just had dinner? I'm eating right now. Oh, so were you away from chat? Or is there just major delay on the Twitch chat? Ah, big guy. Get him. Woohoo. No. Okay. So. Okay. I'm a bit confused, but I'm just gonna stay confused. It's fun. Fist at Mighty Alexander, Iron Fist Alexander. I know what those two together mean. Yeah, but if I end up beating Overlord tonight, I'm probably gonna record some more Elden Ring. And then next stream for next Wednesday, I'm gonna set up Overlord 2. Figured why not. And there's that shortcut done.
Greens, browns.
Green.
Oh.
Gotta go get the last root. Oh, it's a troll. 2 trolls. Oh crap. Get the troll. Get the troll. Get the troll. Back away. 1 troll down. Another troll to go. Back away. Charge back in. There's 2 more trolls. My gosh.
Reds, browns.
I'm currently eating some boneless barbecue chicken. And there's that troll down.
You choose all.
Well, that explains why the Browns were just only going. I was trying actually some different bleed weapons. Like I got 2 of the forks from the imps, and I tried to apply more bleeding on them. But I found power stancing 2 of the forks from the imps is actually a very bad idea. Because first off, I didn't look to see that they were axe types, and being that they were axe types, they were having difficulty. like at least with the two falchions that I have, at least I am attacking faster. So far, falchion or katana is what's winning right now for speed. I'm playing Overlord, and yet I'm over here talking about Elden Ring.
You are journeying toward damnation, outsider. We are the ever-vigilant ones, sworn to protect the tombs of our heroes fallen in battle. We guard their rest until the day when they shall rise and reclaim our fallen kingdom.
It seems that the tombs hold the key to this place. Be thankful for the foolishness of others.
Intruders, defilers, infidels! Cease so I may strip the quivering flesh from your unholy bones!
Did you just call me infidels? That was rude. Oh. Dude, stupid assassins are here. Now they're gone. Oh no, there's one stay? No, he did. Okay. Patrol. Aha! So we can gun rush. Okay, time to do a patrol.
Go back. We are the watchful ones.
Careful! They'll attack whatever they see, so make sure they don't see you.
Get him, Blues. Blues, get him. No! My Blues are down. Maybe I needed more Blues for this. We're gonna go get more Blues. Okay, note to self. In an area where you know blues are gonna be useful, you probably should use blues. I also like this that in the top right for me it shows the different like which minions I'm focusing on using.
Protect the fallen ones.
Looting the crypts. And they can revive the blue minions. I'll give you guys a second. Repeat more.
You choose all.
There's more of those guys here.
Fight the darkness.
Green blues.
My magic should hurt them. Now that I remember. If my magic is hurting them. My magic doesn't hurt them. My magic doesn't hurt them. I have no blues now. Alright, unlock crypts while they're not looking. Okay. Let's run down here. I'm just going to pull the Dark Souls, the Elden Ring / Dark Souls strat, and just running through this. Okay, that was one of the keys that I was looking for. Oh, they're trying to cut me off.
We serve the fallen.
You serve crap.
Fight the darkness.
And I just lost most of my minions. Okay, I'm just grabbing. Oh, you beat him? Yes, nice. So, which ending did you go for? Did you do the Ronnie ending like everyone does?
Browns. Greens. You choose all.
Congratulations on beating the Elden Beast. I'm really happy for you. Did you beat him solo or with help? Oh, there's some greens.
Greens. Brown. Greens.
Frenzy Flame. Oh, you got the Frenzy Flame one is a pretty nice ending. I will admit. People were saying that the ending sucked, but it's like no, the ending's actually really good.
Blues.
In my opinion. You beat it solo. Nice. I had to summon people for it when I first beat it. So I mean, congratulations. I guess that you know what? You've made a challenge for me now. When I stream Elden Ring and I get to the boss, I have to solo it. I have to try.
All.
You've just set me a new goal.
We are the Watchers.
It's very delayed. Okay. There's another computer in the room that need major updates. I'm in the family game room, so because it's updating right now, that's probably what the chat's delayed. I'm sorry about that. But once I'm done updating, I'm gonna get up and shut it down real quick. I bet. It's like 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, done. No. The only issue I think. Oh, what are they stuck doing? Oh no, wait, they have to constantly keep doing it. That's right.
It did not heed the warning.
That's right. I remember how this one goes. You can lock the elves in here. Go. Yeah, but as I was saying, the Elven Beast just has way too much health, from what I can tell. And I know the health goes up, and the fact is that it's Radigan's mainly the main issue, I think, when it comes to Elven Beast. I think after a few chances of the Elven Beast, he's probably easy to figure out. But then you sit there, and then you have, you know, you like could be out flashed after Radigan, and then you just need health really badly. That's actually my case all the time when it comes to fighting Elven Beast.
You choose all.
It's that gold there, and I can't get it.
Blues.
Elves. Just a lot of elves.
Greens.
Get him, revive, get him in revive. Get him in revive. Corpse treadmilling. I'm sorry for the chat being very delayed. I do feel bad about that. Like, man, I had one job in this to make sure my chat wasn't delayed.
You choose all.
The inner sanctum lies before me. Hooray! The inner sanctum! I will say, I was having fun of our chat last night. I was really having fun with that. Because, you know, it's not enough just to stream and just kind of feel like you're talking to yourself. When you know there's someone in the chat who's willing to chat, it just makes the experience just so much more fun. I know chat's delayed, but... Ooh, another spell. Oh.
It's gone! The statue's gone! I told you lot to hurry up! Fools! We're meant to be the thieves. And look, those rock huggers have got here first. Let's get out of here. You call the overseer.
Oh, I hate this thing.
Honey, love muffin, I found you. You mustn't use the overseer, Snugglebottom. The old man don't like it.
Clearly I didn't hit you hard enough.
You, I don't like you beaming off like that, my little thieving sugar plum.
Just stop talking.
It makes Khan angry.
Envy and
Look
wrath.
what you did! Come on, you great lug. Let's go.
We are lost.
Good luck.
We are lost.
I heard.
The statue is gone.
I heard there's supposed
She
to.
has been taken from us.
I heard there's
Is
supposed to
the
be more
destruction
items
of
in
our
New Game
race
Plus.
not
Like
enough
new,
for
there's actually
those
supposed to be new stuff.
barbarians?
So
We beseech
good luck.
you, return her, and you will not find us without gratitude. Until then, we shall mourn.
One of the quest lines I want to do, not for the stream though. For the stream, I'm actually going for the Dung Eaters ending. So, you know, you get to see one of those endings. Because that ending is actually very hard to do. From what I heard. I'm trying to wipe out the elves here. While they're passive. Okay, grab that.
A new minion spell. Browns. Greens.
I went down the wrong way.
Berserk. Good find, sire. This
I wish you
this
luck on New
node
Game
is
Plus.
sturdier than the rest. Something
Because-
must have strengthened it.
And New Game
And
Plus.
there is the something now. The proximity of those trolls must have toughened the node.
I got to beat some more trolls.
However, they have very little self-control and will attack anything they see, animal, vegetable, or mineral.
Okay, you trolls. Fire. Burn him. Okay, that's the one. Okay, that's both trolls gone. Now time to break the node. Then we can get on to one of the bosses.
That was the last root node, sire. The shield is down. Now let's see if that elf can keep his eyes open long enough to fight. He can sleep all he likes in the afterlife.
Okay. I was about to say my favorite part about Overlord Dark Legends, since I won't be able to play that on the channel, is
Do not let that elf fall asleep again, Greens.
you are the one who causes
You
the
choose
rift
all.
between the dwarves and the elves. So the reason the elves hate
That's
the dwarves
enough
is because
prolonging
of
the
you.
excitement, sweetie. I want to see some real elf blood.
And I just like, it's like, oh, so you're the cause of it. You forgot to do Manila, Manila, dang it, I can't say her name. I know who you're talking about. Dude, her rune's one of the OP
Take
ones.
The fight to Overlord.
Every time you kill something, you get health back, I do believe. Or no, you get health back when you get injured. So if you get hit
prolonging the excitement,
and
sweetie.
you know the bar's
I
still
want to see
freshly
some real
taking
elf
damage,
blood.
any hit you do like quickly gets you health
The
back.
footprints of death still linger. They taunt us. Roots breaking, branches snapping.
Greens.
I hear their
I don't think I
cries.
need blues for this.
Anguish. Unholy devourer of nature. Cannot be of this world.
You must take the fight to Overlord.
Okay, we're about to fight the sloth boss. I forget his name, but he's a
That's
elf that
enough
went to
prolonging the
Turtle
excitement,
Stormer.
sweetie. I want to see some real elf blood.
I heard you the first time, honey. Oh, have fun with New Game 1. I heard she's a lot more difficult. If you're... I will say, I recommend summoning for Millennia. Sorry, Millennia. I can finally say her name for once. I recommend summoning for a boss fight, because you might summon someone who knows what they're doing.
Fall asleep again.
And if you summon someone who knows what they're doing, they won't take a single hit. I'm just letting you know that's an option.
That's enough prolonging the excitement, sweetie. I want to...
Here we go, boss fight time.
Once I deserted my people, my forest, and I have been punished. I will not desert them again. You shall feel the suffering of Evernight. Every broke roots pouring into my brain. I cannot control it. They are coming. They are coming!
Let's hope you get... Is that IMSH or LMSH? Because I actually don't know what you're talking about.
My nightmares. It brought them forth.
This boss fight is actually pretty easy now that I think about it. Oh, here comes the murder unicorns.
Cease! Leave me!
Oh, let me solo her. Okay, I thought that's what you might have meant for a second, but it's like, yeah. I think he's on New Game Plus 3. If I'm being honest, I think that's what he's on. Because that's one of the things about Dark Souls. Even you can New Game Plus until, like it's basically New Game Plus is infinite.
Controls me! It controls me!
And let me just say, New Game Plus 3 is actually pretty fun.
It's weakening.
From my perspective of Dark Souls 3, because I've New Game Plus Dark Souls 3 before, and that was really fun. Oh, and I don't even know what console Let Me Solo Her is. He might be a PC gamer. If that's the case, you probably won't be able to get him. I just by the way, I actually was listening to some more Elden Ring fan songs earlier. There was actually a song for Let Me Solo Her. It was like a rap song, and it was actually pretty good. I don't really listen to rap, but it was pretty good. Okay, this time the boss is going down. Boss down.
Finish this. Free me from this torment.
Time to chop off his head. A 3, a 2. Time to die. Well, that's him gone.
Blues, greens, browns, blues.
We're gonna slaughter all these elves here. Yeah, but the song was like pretty good for, and like in honor of him. Oh, you know, I gotta say, I think Let Me Solo Her is also a big fan of Alexander. He wears the jar head.
Browns. Oh,
Let's get
a
the
new
spell
shield spell, Lord.
real quick, and then let's head up. I might have hit my mic again. There's supposed to be a new abyss gate that's supposed to open up soon. I'm gonna head to the dwarves area, which that boss freeze up. So let's go deal with. Of course, the dwarves will greed.
Browns. The shock shield works like your normal shield, Lord. Only he's got a bit of a charge to him. He'll stun your enemies, giving you time to give them a good thrashing. Oh.
Are you maidenless? Am I maidenless? No, I don't think I am. Cause isn't the one that levels, I forget her name sometimes, the one that levels us up, isn't she our maiden? Unless you go Ronnie, and then Ronnie technically becomes our maiden.
We are on the outskirts of the Golden Hills, home to the dwarves. Now, dwarves, sire, they're like angry beards on legs. Angry beer-soaked beards on legs.
Oh, and I gotta say, so far it's really hard to actually level up in the Moog area for me currently, because I mean I'm a bit under leveled. But I at least got my
Once you smash it
arcane to
up,
30.
you'll see it's nothing more than overgrown gravel.
Ooh, time to slaughter some elves that are still alive. Oh, there's also some dwarves over here. Oh, it's a dwarf village. Let's burn it to the ground.
Dwarves like anything that fires or burns, and especially explodes. Make that their downfall, sire.
No, I'll get you. More sheepies, but first off, get rid of this. Now, if I remember, I have all the areas. The dwarves were actually one of the ones that actually gave me a bit of trouble when I first played this. Burn dwarves homes to the ground. Well, the updates are almost done, so that's some good news.
Ooh, an object. I like objects.
Well, technically, I think you can actually go New Game Plus if you're already leveled up. I think if you want to be suicide, you could technically reject the one's help and go without a maiden, and not be able to level up. But I think that's a bit suicide.
Browns. Greens. Blues. Reds.
I lost mainly reds there.
Mana has been increased.
More mana. Oh, you know what? I need to go to the Abyss in the Evernight. Oh, we'll do that after doing some dwarf stuff first. Oh, there's a dwarf home here. Burn it to the ground. I like that. I hear dwarf home and then I say burn it to the ground. I don't say, oh, destroy it. Don't tear it down. Burn it to the ground. Ooh. Time to deal with the slugs.
That is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. And I've seen Gnarl.
Gnarl isn't that bad looking.
Oh, thank you, mistress. These creatures may be deadly, but they have no love for dwarves.
Well, that gets rid of them.
He is no dwarf.
Oh, living elves.
Let us out!
Quick, before the guards return!
We are a disgrace to our race. We should have died fighting.
Such a proud race, reduced to servitude.
Give her some
Sometimes even gods have a sense of humor.
Let me die with dignity, stranger.
Wait, if I come down here, I think I can slaughter them.
Let me die with dignity, stranger.
Let's get rid of the elves here. You've killed 10 elves. You are hereby known as Destroyer of Elves. And that's 5% more evil. Ooh, the spikes have grown some more. It's a good day in... Yeah, it's just a good day in general when spikes grow. Oh, that's actually another thing. In the Dark Souls 1... I know at least in 1 and 3... you can get spike armor. And that when you roll, you deal damage by rolling into people. It's actually kind of funny. It's that brown just got himself. Release the slugs. Take out the dwarves. Oh, they're drinking. Oh, there's the
Those
lizard.
pipes channel beer straight from the brewery. It's potent stuff. Like minions, dwarves are never more ferocious than when they've had a drink. So, watch out, sire.
Are you saying because the dwarves are drinking, they're more dangerous? Oh my gosh, my minions are dying. Drunken dwarves are not to be messed with. You know, I'll go get me some more minions while the slugs deal with the minions. Or deal with the dwarves. Any minions? Probably. Briar armor. Oh, that's another. That's the I thought that one's supposed to damage yourself when you use it. That's the like it says in the description. You take damage by using it.
Reds. Greens. Browns.
Let's see.
Blues.
Yeah, I think it did that.
You choose all.
Hmm. No, that might have been actually the sword. The sword you take damage. The armor you don't. But the armor I'm talking about in the third one's called Kirk's spiked armor, and you also get like a spiked sword and shield. And with the sword and shield, I don't think you take damage using those. So it's like, I got lost. How's their dwarf still alive? Sure, I missed the one dwarf home. That's the thing. I don't know. Isn't it the Briar Executioner or something that can randomly attack you when you're not looking? Like, if you go to like the Church of Vows, he'll summon there sometimes. And it's like, what did I do to get you to summon here? And then like you show up at night, he summons, and then anytime you go to night again, he doesn't show up again. And it's so confusing. Okay. Ooh, another minion spell? Are you serious?
Ah, a new minion spell.
I also know that the Briar also has that annoying attack where he takes the sword and he spins it and then throws it at you. It's like, watch me do this. Another area, and let's continue. I think where I stopped actually in Elden Ring today is when I was doing doing the side crap, I stopped getting right there in the cave getting the golden scarab item for increased farming, and I was gonna farm up some the feet from the birds, and I was gonna make the golden pickle feet and then stack that on top with the scarab to get more runes. Because at first I was trying to use the dragon spell to clear out multiple of the Albinorics, but so far that it hasn't been working.
Now,
Legion of
this
Terror.
works like Berserk, only it comes with the added bonus of inducing fear in foes and friendlies alike. Always good for a giggle, that one.
Gnarl, never change, man. Never change. Let's see. Yeah, it's one of those things. I grew up playing this, and I want a sequel, a proper third game sequel. And I mean proper like one that's titled Overlord 3. Because they had a game come out called Overlord Fellowship of Evil. That game I'm never playing on the channel because it is complete heresy to play it.
They're
Ow.
trapped down there by those slimy beasts. What good is gold? They cannot eat it, sleep upon it, nor use it as a weapon.
Gold! Music to my ears. Along with the words, trapped elves. Now we just have that 20-ton problem blocking our way.
Plundered the gold mine. Don't mind if I do. Okay, go get some more minions.
Greens, blues, browns.
I actually gotta focus on the game a bit because you got me talking about Elden Ring, and now I want to go play Elden Ring, but I already made up my mind to play this. But if I now push forward, I can beat this tonight, and then go play Elden Ring. You know, I will say, you know, you know what? No more Elden Ring talk. Not unless I end up playing it later. But why is the screen black? Oh, he destroyed the slug thing. He did that while I was fighting him. Okay. Oh, there's no more slugs. Might as well plug the hole back up. Let's go over here real quick and plunder. Gold, beautiful gold.
Flamethrowers, effective at burning everything to a crisp. Especially those slugs, I bet. However, sire, the tank is notoriously unstable given the right kind of persuasion.
Oh, reds are immune to the fire tanks.
Browns. You choose all.
Oh, send him loose, send him loose, send him loose. Don't send him loose. Crap.
Oh.
I just lost a lot of minions. Oh, I gotta do this.
Reds.
Take that. Blow it up.
Browns.
I'm missing a brown somewhere.
Green. Reds.
And that should blow up. Boom.
You
Back
choose
this way.
all. The dwarves are fiercely secret about their brewing rituals. This fort must guard the brewery.
Oh my gosh. We're gonna, so this, oh yeah, okay, we can do some Dark Souls talk. So, if you want to play the games in order, see, the third game is a bit confusing when it comes to Dark Souls. Because it has a bit of both the first and second game, but it feels like it comes right after the first game, a bit. It's like I said, it's really confusing.
Greens.
I'm gonna have to return to the tower and get health back. Then come back and go into the gold mine.
All.
I'll do then. Well,
You choose all.
actually, let's go to the abyss in Evernight. That'd be good. Yeah, but what I was talking about Dark Souls is the first game is probably one of the most difficult games you'll come across, but at the same time, you gotta love it for it's hard, it being difficult. Wait, we're gonna go to Evernight, and like, you know the like Knight Raiders in Elden Ring. They have an equivalent in Dark Souls called the Black Knights, and boy, will they kick your butt early, because they're like randomly in the map, and you can get lucky and they'll drop. Like there's like one of the best weapons to use in Dark Souls, actually, if you want to do a pure strength build, is you want to get the Zweihander. The Zweihander, if you can find it, is like really good in the first game, because in the first game it was a strength weapon. And then in the second game, it's still a strength weapon. No, the second game and the third game is when it became a deck. I do believe a dex greatsword at that point. And I wasn't happy with that. It's a greatsword. It shouldn't be dex. It should be strength. But at the same time,
The footprints of death still linger. They taunt us.
and you know,
Roots breaking, branches snapping. I
It-
hear their cries, their anguish.
hey elves, can you stop talking?
Unholy devourer of nature. It cannot be of this world.
Okay, thank you for talking. If I remember correctly, what was it? Wait, isn't the gate supposed to be here? No, I think I actually have to find the area where the gate's at first. That or Gnarl has to mention it first. How do I get the abyss to open up? Cause that has like a very good thing in it. If I remember. Yeah, where's the abyss gate? Cause I beat the boss. Okay. I'm confused. Wait, let me check my quests. Okay, there's nothing about the abyss, so I guess I can't deal with the abyss until... You know, watch it, I'm gonna go back to the towers and say, okay, abyss is here. It's like, I just went here. But, actually the first game explains why there isn't a whole bunch of dragons around. Or why, there's no a lot of ancient dragons. And it kind of goes with the, it's like in the Age of Ancients, like it's like a really nice like prologue actually. One of the few ancient dragons that's still alive is called Seath. He is one of the most weird looking dragons you'll ever see. And I mean one of the most weird looking. So take a dragon, an ancient dragon, doesn't have any scales. He's called Seath the Scaleless. And I was like, and get that image in your head. Then remove his dragon bottom half. Greetings! And replace it with tentacles. That's Seath the Scaleless. There's no mention. Okay. I guess we'll just go back to deal with the dwarves. That's actually very sad. The golden nails. But, he's a magic dragon, unlike his lightning brethren in Elden Ring, and his breath attack is kind of like a laser, and when it hits the ground, it spawns crystals that deal damage. It's really annoying. And that's the other thing: do not be a spellcaster of any type in Elden Ring. Not Elden Ring. Sorry, Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls. Yeah. That's the worst part. He does petrification, and with his laser attack, his crystal attack, does petrification. If that fills up, you instantly die. Like the first encounter with Seath the Scaleless, you're supposed to die. He puts you in a prison cell, and then you escape, and then you have to break a crystal flower he made to give himself immortality. You break that, he's mortal, so you can then kill him. It's one of those things where it's like, what the heck? It's like, it's a cool concept for a boss.
Praise the
And
Mother
here's the other
Goddess.
thing, he's blind. Like, he doesn't have an eye, he doesn't have eyes. Oh, slug. That slug ate gold, I must kill it. The gold must be mine.
Get that gold back, my darling lord, and buy me some pretty things.
I already bought everything you wanted. Get the slug. Fire. But there's actually before there was like very fast bosses.
Need funding, master.
Some of the bosses
This should do very nicely.
Some of the bosses in Dark Souls 1 is like pretty slow. Like it wasn't like fast paced yet.
If it's gold you seek, there is plenty deeper in the mine.
Thank you, elves.
I'd rather...
Like I was saying, there's actually one of the most heaviest. Actually, in the first game, you actually have to upgrade your armor. Besides your weapons, you have to upgrade your armor, and it's one of those things where it's like you have to upgrade your armor in the first game, which like so you can basically go as heavy as you want, and you can basically take a lot of attacks. Like there's a like they said the most, but it's one of those things you won't be rolling anytime soon, especially with this armor set. It's a armor set quite literally made of rock. And honestly, it's one of the best concepts for armor ever. And the weapon that goes with it is a dragon's tooth hammer. It's like a giant hammer that's a dragon's tooth. And it's like, ooh, this is so nice. And the lucky thing is, so they took a dragon's tooth and then slapped a handle on it. And it's like, okay, it's a hammer. Yeah, big upgrades. Yes, honestly, I'm actually sad that they got rid of upgrading armor. Because I think that would have made even Elden Ring a bit more fun. But at the same time, then people would start like, oh, this is the best armor. Yeah, they'd just start arguments. And while I am sad to see, the second game still also has the upgrading armor bit. But the third game removes it. Because Bloodborne came out and there's no upgrading armor in Bloodborne. It is pretty cool. There's a gargoyle boss. It's one of the first bosses you get to fight. It has an axe tail. Its tail has an axe on it. If you can cut the tail off and it drops the axe for you to use as a weapon. I'm like, that's nice. And it actually goes back to Seath too. Out of the 3 tentacles he has, the longest one is supposed to be his tail. If you cut off his tail, or at least cut off the longest one, it drops the Moonlight Greatsword for spellcasters. And it's like, it's like, so they made it very difficult to get one of the best magic weapons in the game. And in Dark Souls 2, you can actually refight bosses. Like there's this thing that lets you go to the bonfire if you beat the main boss for that bonfire. You can use this little thing. Basically for that one area with the bonfire, because instead of great side of grace, you have a bonfire. Well, with that one spot of bonfire, what happens is, you can new game plus that area. So the major bosses, you can basically new game plus, and basically when you new game plus one of the bosses, they drop 2 souls. They drop its own soul, and then it's a reference to one of the past bosses from the first game. And it's like, that's a nice little touch, because the counterpart, the Seath the Scaleless, is a giant spider in the second game. It's like, no, not, and it's not just any ordinary spider either. So imagine 2 spiders, but they're stuck together. And it's like, if you're afraid of spiders, it's just the worst nightmare ever. And if you do get the second game, do not get Dark Souls 2. Get Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin, because that comes with all DLCs, and it is half of the stuff in Dark Souls, like the regular Dark Souls 2, is completely different from Scholar of the First Sin. I prefer Scholar of the First Sin because it's way better. Like one of the bosses is actually supposed to ambush you. One of the main bosses is supposed to ambush you mid-game in the regular Dark Souls, and then you finish killing it in its arena. And the worst part is the spider also gets lasers. And then it gets little tiny spiders that summon to fight you. It's like, no! Spiders say no. Let's see, I'm trying to think strength builds. Oh! Dark Souls 2 has a DLC weapon called the Fume Knight Greatsword. It's a giant, the materials you use to upgrade your weapons? It's like a giant version of that's just a gigantic sword. It costs 50 strength to use, and I think you actually need a bit of dex too. But it's one of the most, it's one of the most slowest greatswords. However, the damage is basically, it's like, oh, I'm gonna one-shot you. Of course, there's also little gimmicks, in Dark Souls 1, the starting area. It's actually something they did in Elden Ring. Yeah. You start off in an asylum in the first game, and people are like, oh, you can go back to the asylum. It's like, how? A giant bird took us from the tutorial area. And then what happens? You can go to that bird's nest, and then you can pretend to, big damage. You can then lay down in a crouch position. The bird then comes back, picks you up, takes you back to the asylum, all like, what? But at the same time, there's another boss there. It's like, oh, so there's a hidden boss if you go back to the starting area. It's a super version of the boss you had to beat to escape the asylum. And it's like, ugh. I gotta get this gold. There's also there's the my favorite magic source. So there's you know how there's like the flame magic for incantations in Elden Ring? Well, in Dark Souls they had something way better called pyromancy. Cuz there's like 3 separate magic types. There was sorcery, miracles, and then there was pyromancy. Pyromancy was a lot of fun because one of the favorite ones was the Chaos Fireball. You throw the fireball down, and not only do you do damage, it leaves some lava behind and doing extra damage. And what pyromancy, sorry, I'm starting to talk. I'm starting, stutter. Pyromancy. What's best about it is that how it scales with. So you could be a sorcerer or faith and do the whole entire faith and intelligence stat, or you can do pyromancy, which scales off of both intelligence and faith. And all I can think is, nice. And the best part is that there's demons in Dark Souls. That's one of the best parts. Because the pyromancy was developed by the demons. And it's like the reason it scales with faith and intelligence is actually part of the lore. It's like, it's basically you have to have faith in it for the work, but you have to have the knowledge to know that you cannot fully control the flame. And it's just like, it's just really cool. Oh! So, there's a boss called the Bed of Chaos in Dark Souls 1. This is the most infuriating boss I will ever talk about. And I mean, like, you have all the Elden Ring bosses. Like, there's at least one boss I hate in each Souls game so far. First game's gonna be Bed of Chaos. Second game, I can't remember all the bosses from that, but I know I really hated one. Third game so far, the boss I hate fighting the most has got to be the Nameless King. But then it turns around and I ended up beating him easily on my second try, and it was like, huh, that's weird. And, the Bed of Chaos, how it beats you is that you have to break these 2 pillars, and then you can go for the boss. However, you typically have to go inside the boss, and then the boss is just like a little, what you're actually seeing that's attacking you. Oh wait, hold on, cutscene.
Help us. Help us.
The gold is yours. We don't want it.
Slay those beasts and free us.
Anyhow, back to what I was saying. The Bed of Chaos, you have to, it starts breaking the ground below you. And you have to, I'm just gonna release him and make him fight. It's just going in and getting rid of them.
No. No.
Well, I've dealt with the, that has some evil points there. Oh, I'm 60% evil now. I fed the elves to the, the elves to the slugs. Fireball. Okay. Anyhow, what I found funny was the fact while, the Bed of Chaos, you have to basically perfectly land while trying to avoid being swatted at by the, Bed of Chaos. It's swatting at you, and you have to get to the center, then rush to the center, and then attack the worm there, and you instantly win. And, that's that. But what's annoying is that you can easily miss the pillar and fall to your death. Basically keeps ending the fight. And it is just so annoying. But I will say in difficulty, the first game definitely has a beat with difficulty, but same time, that difficulty, if you know how to get past the little difficult parts, is just really fun to play over and over. That's also what I really like about the Souls series. You got Dark Souls, you got Bloodborne.
Everyone likes gold, sire.
You got
but this King
Elden Ring.
Goldo seems obsessed with it.
And I just cannot stop playing the
There's
games.
nothing to buy around here. I wonder what he's doing with it.
Okay, let's see. There's more. More gold. Yes, please. See, where are they taking the gold? Where are they taking the gold? Is there a spawn point this way? I figure I need to breathe a bit. I've been talking a bit too much. And I have to alt tab again. Gosh darn it. Like, dang already. Yeah, okay, that's the way out. Oh, I'm not doing that. Okay, finally put it there. Yeah, I need to stop and kind of breathe for a second. I've been talking a bit too much. I have a lot more gold. Here, it's back here. Ooh, more browns. Yeah, and there's a path I didn't go down. There's probably an item there I need. And then we are going to the brewery because we're going to sabotage their beer. Yeah, but when it comes to the first game, there's a lot of replayability, but the reason I say don't be a spellcaster in the first or second is that there's no mana bar. You're limited in spells, and it's like, oh, that kind of sucks. Oh, I just did a big loop. Okay. Yep, this makes sense. There's 2 more updates that says it needs to be done, and I can turn that computer off, and then no more chat delay. Actually, I might end up changing it up a bit. Oh, sorry, I just hit my mic. Just get the next update going. Okay, those two are going now. Okay. I figured what I might do is let's see. I at least need to get at least 3 videos of Overlord. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm about to start this one. This will be my second recording. I want to ask, after I start my next one, after that one ends, do you want me to go to Elden Ring? Because I actually really want to play Elden Ring now. It's just I need to have at least 3 episodes to upload to YouTube. So I'm... People's opinion. Oh, wait, I need to stop this real quick. Deal with you, Denny's. Goodbye, slugs. You know what? The 2 episodes are just fine. I'm actually gonna go set up Elden Ring. Because I'm just... the fact that you beat the Elden Beast has got me like, man, I gotta catch up. There may have been... sure, it might have been a huge change in schedule. However, it's gonna be worth it.
Browns. Red browns. Oh.
It's gonna be fun. And I can also do the stream overlay. Hooray! Like then I can switch from stream capture.
Brown.
Then just returning to the tower real quick.
Reds. Greens. Browns. Oh. Reds. Oh.
I might do a stream tomorrow. It just depends on how I feel. Mainly what I was gonna do, I was gonna try and upload a bunch of the Overlord episodes up, get them to YouTube, and then get the Elden Ring ones up afterwards, since I'm so close to being Overlord.
Greetings!
Okay, I'm gonna mute up my mic, but first, let me see. Exit this
Wielder
episode.
of the Paladin Mop